Good morning, UGBNs. It's Kermit's Ghost. It's Monday, the 18th of March. It's a beautiful day here on the seafront. A bit cloudy behind me, but the sun is coming out. Quite a big release week this week. However, I'm only after 2 titles, but I also picked one up during the week, so there should be 3 at the end to show you if they get them all in stock. I'm going to head up to H&V in just a moment, grab a coffee on the way, not a sponsor, then I'll take you back and show you what I picked up. I did get some additional footage during the week, a couple of clips here and there, so I'll show you those as well. I'll see you all in a bit. Well, you may remember in last week's video I did a 360 shot of the seafront from this location. I thought I'd come back and do it again because the weather's improved. Just a nicer view in general. So here it is. Okay, so this next bit is something I filmed just by chance, just after I uploaded last week's video. It's a market stall in a place called Snooper's Paradise in Brighton, in case you wanted to know that. At first I thought these were soundtrack albums, but as it turned out, they are laserdiscs, a format that I never dabbled in. I went straight from VHS to DVD in 1997. I picked up my first DVD in Florida, but that's another story for another time. All these laserdiscs are priced at £8 each. Not sure if that's a bargain or not, but they did have some cool titles in here. Look at that, Shawshank Redemption, what a fantastic movie. The Fisher King. What's next? We got Carlito's Way, Blues Brothers, Twister. Now that's a movie. We got Remains of the Day, Copland, The Rock, The Abyss. That's got to be a good find. Total Recall. We got Die Hard there with a Vengeance and Blackadder as well. And we've also got Star Trek Generations and First Contact. So there you go. And of course you got this thing as well. They also had a couple of posters hanging on the wall, one for Rio Contras, and the larger one of the two is for the Richard Harris film from 1968 called Vengeance, which was directed by Anthony Dawson. Anyway, back to the day's out and about, and before I head into HMV, I need to have a sit down, relax, and take in the ambience of Costa Coffee, and of course, sample one of their lovely Arabica bean lattes. Well, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? In case you missed it, they were advertising some piece of music by Ariana Grande in the window of HMV, but the question we need an answer to is which t-shirts made it onto the mannequin today? Evangelon, once again. Okay, first title to show you is Green Room. This is a reissue as it did come out September 2016, which you can pick up for around £6. But this version, which has the same runtime, does come with some new special features, including audio commentary. So if that's important to you, then you can grab the Blu-ray for £17.99. There is also 4K available, and this is the first time it's been available on 4K. That's going to set you back £24.99. And there's also a special edition, but that wasn't available in store today for me to film. Okay, next one to show you is the big blockbuster release of the week, and it is, of course, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. This is a DC superhero movie and a sequel to Aquaman from 2018. This is available on Blu-ray, 4K and 4K Steelbook, all of which are in store this morning. The Blu-ray is priced at £14.99, comes with a handful of special features. The 4K is priced at £24.99, it's the same deal with special features. And the 4K Steelbook is no exception, and that's going to set you back £29.99. It's a beautiful Steelbook, and it comes with a 12 certificate. Next one to show you is Possessor. Now, a word of warning, this was first released 2019 as an uncut version and an advertised runtime 108 minutes on the back cover. This new release has a runtime 103 minutes. So there's either a mix-up on the new version or is cut by a full 5 minutes. Just going on the information at hand, the Blu-ray is priced at $17.99. You can buy the old one for $7.99. And the 4K is priced with the same runtime, £24.99. The next one to show you is Dark Water, put out by Arrow Video. This is a limited edition. It's a Japanese supernatural horror from 2002. And this is very atmospheric, as Asian horror often is. This comes with plenty of special features and will set you back £21.99. And this one carries a 15 certificate. Next we have the Amityville Horror, put out by 88 Films. I love this movie, but I've already got it, so I won't be double dipping today. This is a story that's based on actual events, and it stars Josh Brolin, Margaret Kidder and Rod Steiger. It's a classic horror from 1979. If you haven't seen it, check it out, and check out the scene with the flies and the priest on YouTube. Very creepy. Blu-ray is priced at $16.99. I do like that slipcover, and the 4K is priced at a whopping £29.99. So next we have Special Ops Lioness, a TV show that was shown on Paramount Plus last summer. This show is about special forces which infiltrate terror groups and put an end to their shenanigans. Apparently season 2 has been given the go-ahead, which is good news. This Blu-ray will set you back £24.99 and it comes with a 15 certificate. So next we have a BFI release, and it is Beautiful Thing, a romantic coming-of-age drama from 1996, and this is directed by Hetty MacDonald. This has a runtime of just 91 minutes and it carries a 15 certificate. It will set you back £16.99. So next we have The Last Broadcast, a 1998 horror mystery put out by 101 Films. It's about a film crew who venture into the forest to search for the Jersey Devil. Sounds very similar to the Blair Witch Project, which was made the year after this one. This one is priced at £14.99. Next is a vintage classics film called Comedy Man, released through Studio Canal. This 1964 drama stars Kenneth More and Cecil Parker. It's got a runtime of just 92 minutes and is priced at $14.99, and it carries a 12 certificate. Next is W13, an animated movie from 2001. It's about a series of accidents surrounding a biological weapon known as Wasted 13. It's got a runtime of 107 minutes, priced at £34.99, and it carries a 15 certificate. Next is Fear City, put out on the Black Label by 101 Films. This 1984 crime drama is directed by Abel Ferrara, and it stars Tom Berenger and Melanie Griffith. It's got a runtime of 97 minutes. This limited edition is priced at £16.99, and it comes with an 18 certificate. So next is Anatomy of a Fall, put out by Lionsgate Films. It's a French legal drama which came out last year, which features a woman who is accused of murdering her husband, and the only witness is that of their blind son. This is priced at $14.99, and it carries a 15 certificate and has a runtime of 152 minutes. And the last of the new releases is Great Pretender, an animated TV miniseries from 2020. It features cases 1 and 2, I'm guessing that's episodes. Case 1 is titled Los Angeles Connection, and case 2 is titled Singapore Sky. It's got a total runtime of 250 minutes and it's priced at $32.99. And here is a quick look at all the new releases this week stacked on top of each other for your benefit. Hey everybody, welcome back. 3 titles to show you today, so you know what I'm going to say. Let's crack on with it. Okay, let's start off with Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. This is a sequel that's coming to us 5 years after the first film. Also directed by James Wan. Now his films include Saw, Insidious 1, Insidious 2, The Conjuring films and Furious 7. So some solid titles in there, but emphasis on some. It's a DC superhero movie which sees Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman, who's played by Jason Momoa, ruling Atlantis, becoming a husband and a father. His wife is Mera, played by Amber Heard, who you may know from the televised Johnny Depp court case, and Arthur Jr., who's played by actually multiple babies, 9 I believe, so I won't be naming all of those. And this follows your standard superhero tropes. You've got the evil villain, who on this occasion is David Kane, aka Black Manta, who's played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. And he was the lesser of 2 villains in the first film, but he's still holding a grudge. He still wants to revenge his father's death, which was kind of his own fault anyway. Luckily for the Black Manta, he finds this artifact which can tip the balance in his favour against Aquaman. This also stars Patrick Wilson, who reprises his role as Arthur's half-brother Orm. Dolph Lundgren as Mera's father. You got Randall Park, who is Dr. Stephen Shin. He was a marine biologist and he was in the first movie. Nicole Kidman's back as Arthur's mother and former Queen of Atlantis. Now, music in this is provided by Rupert Gregson-Williams, who has composed for movies such as Wonder Woman, Terminal, the first Aquaman film, and multiple Adam Sandler movies as well. It's got a runtime of 124 minutes. Let's take a look inside. So the slipcover and the cover have exactly the same image. And on the inside, there is a double eco case with a plain blue disc. So that was Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Okay, next one I'm going to show you is a crime drama from 1938, and it's called Angels with Dirty Faces. Now this one's directed by Michael Curtis. You'll know his films. He made White Christmas, The Jazz Singer, Yankee Doodle Dandy, and many, many others. And speaking of Yankee Doodle Dandy, this also stars James Cagney. This time he's playing William Sullivan, but he goes by the name of Rocky throughout the movie. The film opens with Rocky and his best friend Jerry, who's being played by Pat O'Brien, and attempting to steal something from a train. They're young, they're hungry, and they're broke, but before they actually commit the crime, they're chased by the police, and unluckily for Rocky, he's the only one that gets caught. He's sent to a reform school, which leads him down a life of crime. Jerry, on the other hand, sorts his life out and chooses a religious path and becomes a Catholic priest. Now Rocky, a few years later, after taking a deal because he committed more crimes, this one armed robbery, serves some jail time, and he returns to his old neighbourhood, and he visits Jerry. Now Rocky's lawyer that made that deal is Jim, played by Humphrey Bogart, who's actually worked with the director many times as well, probably most famously for Casablanca. Jim, as it turns out, is not to be trusted. Now, I'm not going to say any more story-wise. I've only mentioned a small fraction of the plot, but it also stars Anne Sheridan as Rocky's girlfriend Laurie. You got George Bancroft, who plays Jim's business associate, and the Dead End Kids, which I will explain. They're a bunch of kids, young actors who work together as a group for Warner Brothers on numerous occasions in films like Hell's Kitchen, Press Parade, and many others. The idea of them working as a bunch got around. Other studios took on that idea. Universal Pictures had their own version called the Little Tough Guys. Monogram Pictures had one as well called the East Side Kids, and actually worked under Sam Kasman's contract. Sam Kasman, in case you're unaware, was a prolific B-movie producer. I've got one of his box sets somewhere in my collection. Picture quality on this was crystal clear, and wow, what an ending to this one. It's got a runtime of 97 minutes. Let's take a look inside. So inside you've got a plain blue disc and another double eco case. So that was Angels with Dirty Faces, which is part of the Warner Archive collection. Next and last is Special Ops Lioness Season 1. This is a political action thriller TV show that was created by Taylor Sheridan. Now you're going to know he created Yellowstone as well as the two spin-offs, 1883 and 1923, as well as Tulsa King. Very creative mind. Now the show itself is inspired by an actual United States military program, and it's about the war on terror. Now in this we got Jo, played by Zoe Saldana, who is a member of the Lioness program. Her boss, Caitlin Mead, who's being played by the beautiful Nicole Kidman. You got a new Marine recruit, bit of an attitude, called Cruz, played by Liza De Oliveira. Jo and Cruz actually go undercover to infiltrate terrorist organisations and try to stop future attacks. You've also got Morgan Freeman in this as Edward Mullins. He is the Secretary of State. And you've got Michael Kelly as well as Caitlin's boss, Byron Westfield. Now Michael is a great actor. You're going to know him if you saw him. He's been in countless TV shows and films over the years. He was in the TV show Jack Ryan, where he played Mike November. He was also in House of Cards, where he played Doug Stamper. He was also in Man of Steel, The Adjustment Bureau, Everest, and Law Abiding Citizen. What I'll do, I'll put a picture up in the corner so you can see what he looks like. So a great cast. Even includes Bassam Youssef, who on top of acting is also a qualified transplant surgeon. Impressive stuff. It's got a runtime of 354 minutes. Let's take a look inside. So the slipcover and the cover have the same image. There are 3 plain blue discs, but they do have the title of the episodes on them. And on the reverse of the cover, they've actually put an episode guide as well. So that was Special Ops Lioness Season 1. So that was it. Have you seen any of those? Plan to pick them up or just want to leave a comment? Then do so down below. I will read every single one and try to reply if I have the time. Give the video a thumbs up. Really does help the channel. And subscribe if you haven't. It's all free. Why wouldn't you? And on that note, all that's left to say is thank you so much for choosing my channel today and watching my video. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.